Hi guys, welcome to the Intuitive Virgo reading. Thank you for joining me. Today we are going to do a pick a card. I have gone ahead and laid out the 3 cards. I'm going to give you a moment to take a look and see which card actually resonates with you, and you can make a selection and we'll come back and we'll just do the reading on each individual card. So you can pick the one that resonates with you. It's a general pick a card reading, so anything can show up. We just want to see what's going on in your general energies right now. So I'll give you a moment. You can pause the video, select your card, and come back and we will read them individually. Okay, thank you guys. So for persons who selected the Magician and the Mirror, this would be your reading. So the Magician and the Mirror is really just reminding you that you really have the power to create your own life. The Magician holds a fire in one hand and water in the other. The infinity sign is just above him. So this indicates that you have the passion, you can bring the balance into your life. You really and truly are the one with the power of making decisions over your life for the betterment. So let's get into the reading. This is where your general energy is. Let's get into the reading to see what's been happening with you. So the first card, and I use the tarot cards just to reveal what's happening. The first card is the Three of Swords, which would indicate heartbreak or grief or some distress that you are currently going through. Something is happening that is really painful to you, where your heart is concerned. The Ten of Cups indicate that this is within a relationship space. So you guys have been going through some stuff in your relationships, and this doesn't necessarily mean that it is a lover's situation. It could also be relationship where your families are concerned. It could be friendships as well. It's been very, very frustrating for you. This is conflict, so it's very, very frustrating. You've been very defensive, and persons around you have been very defensive. Everyone's defending themselves and speaking what they believe is their truth in the midst of this situation. So this is really dealing with your family space, your relationship space, not persons who are far away from you, persons who are very close to you. You've been going through situations. Could be your sister that you have a disagreement with, but this has been ongoing for you, and you are very, very frustrated. It's brought you a lot of heartbreak, a lot of pain, a lot of frustration. The Hierophant indicates that there is someone in the midst of you that is able to bring guidance, that is able to, bring you help you with what you're going through. Someone you can talk to. It's like a mentor. It could be your father figure or your parents that's in the midst of this, that you can go to for assistance, for direction, for help, or for advice, just to, on the situation, just to enlighten you on the situation, how to best deal with it. The final card that I pulled really talks about justice. So this indicates that you really need to get some facts together before you make any final judgments. Don't be too hasty in making any decisions concerning this, because there are some things that you may need to find out, some truths that you need to find out for yourself before you decide the final outcome, whether you're going to heal the relationship or you're going to walk away from the relationship or you're going to keep your distance from the person. But there's some facts and some truth findings that you really need to dig into, some facts that's going to be relevant to the situation, some information that you're going to need to bring some balance in for you to really look at the situation in the best light possible for each person, for the fairness to really come out of this, for you to be fair, not just with the persons who are around you, and not just for them to be fair to you also, but also for you to be fair to yourself in the midst of this. So That's what's happening in this space. The Magician and the Mirror, again, is where your general energy is. So the Magician and the Mirror is really saying to you that you really have the power to overcome this situation. You really have the wisdom that is needed in the midst of this to make the right decision, to choose the right path, and to see the best outcome for yourself and even for those who are involved in the midst of this. So for persons choosing this card, that's where your energy is at. That's what's happening currently with you. Thank you so much for watching. Let's move on to the next card. Thank you, guys. Hi guys, welcome back. So this is the reading for the persons who selected the woman holding a heart. The woman holding a heart energy really speaks of a person who is in tune with herself. She is financially pretty much well-rounded and well off. She understands who she is. She understands her position. She knows, you know, what's going on in her financial life. She's a very good investor, a very much well-in-tuned person. So the person selecting this card, that is your general energy. That is where you're kind of flowing. That is kind of how you are currently, you know, in life. You well off financially. So the cards that came out for these persons really had a lot to do with money and health, because a lot of pentacles are present in the reading. So the Five of Pentacles was the first card that came out. This kind of indicates that you're feeling a little bit left out in the cold, like your money seems to be acting up a little bit and you're feeling isolated, as if there's nowhere for you to turn. You're not quite sure what to do. You're used to having plenty, so whenever your money supplies kind of runs low, you get in a kind of a frantic state, a little bit of a upset state, and you kind of want to know, you know, what's happening here. How am I going to fix things? How am I going to, you know, bring things back up to the level that I want it to be at, which is why you are seated here. You've got money still, and you're thinking about how to, you know, continue to turn things so that you can continue to live the lifestyle that you're used to. So you got your money on your mind, you got your money in your heart. You're still sitting on some investments, and you still have resources available to you that you can pull on. So even though you're feeling left out in the cold, you're feeling like, oh my gosh, things are not going the way that they should go, you're still pretty much sitting pretty, so to speak. This is happening because a change is coming in your life. There is some things that you are going to have to let go of. The Death card really represents the ending of a cycle and the beginning of something new. So you're transiting from an old way. It could be an old way of thinking. It could be an old way of doing things, but you're really transiting from something old and moving into something new. And this really indicates that it's regarding your finances. So how you used to govern your money first before, for some reason it's changing. Things are moving away from how it used to be. The Nine of Pentacles indicates that, you know, you are going to come back into a place of your luxury state, your prosperity. You're going to come back into that good place in your life, financially and mentally and health-wise, where you used to be doing, because you're a very luxurious person. You're into, you know, ensuring that everything around you is perfect and everything around you is good and working for your good. So the Nine of Pentacles indicates that you are going to come back into that space. You're just going through a quick transition right now, and things are going to smooth out for you. Things are going to work together for you. The Eight of Wands is your final card. This indicates new energies. It indicates fresh ideas. It indicates personal growth and development. So this is all about you transiting into a better space for your own financial health, for your own financial benefits, for your health, for everything all around for you. You are literally transiting into a new space, personal growth and development, new energies, fresh ideas coming in. So you're moving into a new place. So don't worry about this too much. Yes, you're feeling like this right now. You're looking at things, but you will figure things out. You are a very resourceful person. You are pretty much aware of yourself, which is, you know, the woman with a heart, very much in tune with herself, in tune with her finances, with her higher self and her emotions and everything. So you're able to balance this out. And even though this is a female, it doesn't necessarily have to be a female. This could be male energy as well. Okay, so that is where your energies are flowing for persons who selected the woman holding a heart card. That's where you are. That's what's happening in your space. Thank you so much. Let's move on to the next card. Hey guys, welcome back. So this is for persons who selected the Caring Connections card. So the Caring Connection cards really talks about relationships, particularly love relationships. This could be new love or it could be existing love, but this really talks about being closeness, intimacy with the person that you are interested in. Okay, so let's see what the tarots had to say about this relationship that's happening. The Two of Wands indicate that this is something new. It's a new beginning. It's the beginning of a new relationship, new love coming in. It indicates that you are looking towards your future. So this is someone that you've met and you're thinking, this could be the future person for me. What's going to happen between the two of us? You know, those kind of questions are swirling around in your mind. What will this relationship bring? Those kind of things, because you want it to be more long-term as opposed to short-term. The Knight of Cups indicates more of a personal energy. So this is the kind of person that you are. You listen to your heart a lot, even though you have the ability to listen to logical reasoning. You kind of move forwards with what your heart is saying. The heart wants what the heart wants. And you kind of lean more into your emotions in order to move forwards when you're making decisions. There's some issues going on, though, with you as it relates to this, because you have a lot of questions, you have a lot of fears, you have a lot of issues as it relates to you feeling left out in the cold. This energy, the Five of Pentacles, feeling abandoned and isolated, is kind of emanating from past relationships that you've had. So those energies are kind of coming in to bring you those emotional, triggers of how things went in the past, how you felt, what happened in the past. So you're really kind of looking at those kind of things, which is causing you to feel left out in the cold. It's causing you to feel like, do I really want to go into this? Do I really want to, venture out into new pastures again? The Emperor represents a father figure or someone that you look up to that really is able to give you guidance. This person is a kind of a very strong-headed person, a level-headed person. He is very logical, makes good decisions, very wise. So you are encouraged to, seek guidance where this is concerned. Speak to someone who has been there before, someone who's older, wiser than yourself, someone who is able to give guidance. As I said, this could be a father figure. It doesn't necessarily have to be a male. It could be a female as well. It could be just someone that you talk to, someone that really you look up to. Could be even be a best friend, someone in your space that is able to bring you some guidance. You have a lot of fears and a lot of worries coming up. The Ten of Swords indicates that you are kind of slightly looking at your past and using your past as an indication of what may happen in your future. So you're looking back at things that happen mentally and emotionally. You're still attached to your past a lot. You really want to look at shaking off some of those energies, because not everything goes the way it goes in the past. You can create something new in your life. You can do things differently to see different results, kind of thing. So this energy is present with you. It's causing you to feel trapped and pinned down. What do I do? How do I go forwards? Those are the kind of questions that you're asking. So you really want to take a moment out and work out these issues with yourself, because they have the potential to interfere with your future. Nothing in the past, it doesn't say that your future is going to be the same as your past. You can change it. You have the power to change it. The extra card that I'm seeing that came up twice when I was pulling the cards is the Three of Cups, which talks about closeness, talks about relationships, good outcomes. So you really want to explore some of those relationships around you, get guidance from them. This indicates partnerships and overall well-being. So this is a good indication that things will work out the way you want them to work out. Okay, that is where you are, persons who selected this card, Caring Connections. This is really talking about love, in particular, a new relationship and the fears that you have surrounding this new relationships. There you go, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for your time. I hope that you leave a comment below, hit the notification button, subscribe to the channel so that you can get all future uploads. Remember to like the video as well. Thank you, guys.